I was at RBC last semester, this coming last semester, and then in like March I was volunteering this job at the kitchen making food and stuff on Monday and Thursday, and so they decided to hire me full time, um not, I don't know if it's full time or part time, but it's Monday and Friday from 10 to 1:30. So it's like, so yeah, that changed my life. I miss my friends. It's out of my comfort zone, but it's one of those things that I'm very close to God, and I'm thankful for that. Love God, and I will do everything He can. Sometimes, if you're not a Christian, He will just be. Sometimes He does stuff like He makes you. He does it with bad music too. He He does a lot of things. I can't explain it. I think for me right now, I'm in this relationship with my friends. I don't see my friends no more because like I'm working all the time, and when I am at school for like 25 minutes to like then like after school at 1:30, I'm like back, and like we're like busy, and so like me and my friend Stephanie, you probably know her. She's like brown hair. She was at my party. Me and her don't get along that much. It's just from what happened on Monday when I make a choice. Um that's right. She's just acting different. She's not the same person I know people change, but I'm just trying to get her safe. It says 1 Timothy 2:2. Pray for rules and for all who have ungodly so that we can have quiet and peaceful lives of worship and respect God. That means have all what I should do right now is I worship God, but my weekday, like Sunday and Wednesday, I worship God, but in the weekdays, it's hard for me to read the Bible. It's hard for me to pray. It's hard for me to, because we're so busy, and we need to cut some stuff down for our schedule. And if I could say anything to any teenager, hi teenagers, my name's Skylar, by the way. Just be real with yourself. Ask God, find someone who you trust. Make sure they're a Christian. Ask some question about like, what is it okay? Is it okay if you kiss, or is it okay with have boundaries or anything? Because that's what I do with my youth pastor and sometimes with my dad. Because one time I asked my dad, because he was saying you shouldn't have a relationship with one of the teenagers in high school. That's part can't do because I'm a worker and they're in high school. And so I said, Dad, I don't know how I said, but Dad, is it okay if it's just a relationship or something? He said, no, that's for your marriage. Okay. I hear every time. I hear it because I hear all the time from Pastor. I hear it from my dad. I hear it from everybody who's a pastor because about sexual weight or anything like that. But if we are not doing that, we can hear every time. We can hear different ways and different ways people say it. But if we're doing it, there's no purpose for that. There's no purpose they're gonna say it if we're doing that or what the case is.
Consider my affliction, please deliver me.
I also like I said to my youth pastor Lisa, I said, is my first kiss still be a little special when I get married? She said, yeah, it's gonna be special, but it's not gonna be special like the first one because you take one part of your life away from someone. And this guy, I don't talk to no more. He's he's still here, but I don't talk to him. We're not close. I don't want you guys regret things that I did or anything. That I'm gonna change a lot of things when I want my own kids, because I didn't do a lot of things that or change what stuff. My last verse. Timothy 3:16 said, "He has shown us and the human body brute right is in spirit and sent by angels. He has to nature and believe in by the word and taste of the glory." Um, I want to clear something up. Because I know a lot of people say is when they watch me use it, "You're 21. How are you still going to church? And how are you still going to YouTube if you're 21?" And for church, especially Sundays, you any age. But for YouTube, where I go is home. So I want to clear it up. So I go to church to worship God and to serve God and to just be more open with God, just because I love I'm used to like a small church. I'm not used to like this big church, and we don't my church, we don't have like the place that you can pray. We just do like worship, and we have two like services in the morning and like at night, like at 11. So like it's a big change. It's a big change. Like today I helped with the kids. It was a big change for me. But I know this is what God wants from my family, and He arrived it, and so we should just be grateful that He does that. He wants the best for you. Just and what I'm learning, keep learning, is if God like He hears me right now. I'm just talking to you guys, and you just listening. Just if God's not answering your prayer about big stuff in your life, you should keep praying, because I am still praying for my future spouse and I don't get that yet. So I'm gonna keep praying. Just why is it so hard for teenagers or adults in general? Because my youth pastor said, she cracks me up sometimes. She said, "I'm so proud of you, girl. Most adults your age are just afraid of teaching about God, or they just need to get out their comfort zone." I said, "I'm not afraid of Jesus since I was a kid, so not a kid, a teenager. So yeah, I think we should be more real." Because what is faith? Faith means being sure of what things we hope for and knowing that something is real even if we don't see it. We don't see God, but we know He's real. Faith is the reason we remember great people who lived in the past. It is by faith we understand that the whole world was made by God through men, so what we see was made by something that cannot be seen. There's a lot, but you can read it if you want. Hebrews 11. Maybe you're feeling alone and says, John 14:8. I will not leave you and all alone is present. I will come back to you. Says Isaiah 43:23. When you pass through the waters, and I will be with you, and when it crosses rivers, you will not drown, and you will walk through fire, you will not be burned, because I am the Lord, and your God is the Holy One in Israel, and your Savior. John 15:18-19. I love this one. It says, if the world hates you, remember that it hates me first. If you belong to the world, it will love you as loves its own. But I choose you, but in the world, so you don't belong in it. That is the way the world hates you. That means if you're a Christian, you should have Christian things and be more of like open and be more like heavy in things. Don't be stuck in the world. Like, don't be a Christian a little bit and then on the weekends, like say you go to church every Sunday and every Wednesday, and then or how many days it is, then you I'm gonna say bad words or get attacked to you, and then you showing your other Christians, oh, what happened? Is that you're a Christian? Don't do that. Ooh, thank you. Like Corey said about such a relationship. The Lord said to Moses, tell the people of Israel, I am the Lord your God. In the past you lived in Israel, but you must do not have done in the country, and must do not do as they do the land where I bring you. Do not follow their. You must obey my rules and follow them. I am the Lord your God. Obey my law and rules. A person who obeys them will live because of them. I am the Lord. You must never have such a relationship with your close intimate. I am the Lord. You must not be shame your father and having a such a relationship with your mother. She is your mother, and do not have such a relationship with her. If you have a such a relationship with your father's wife, that would shame your father. You must not have such a relationship with your sister either, or your daughter of your father, of your mother. It don't matter if it was born in your house or somewhere less. You must not have such a relationship with your son, daughter, or your daughter. That will bring shame on you. And if your father and his wife has a daughter, she is your sister, so you must not have such a relationship with her. So I asked my youth pastor Lisa about this because it was kind of confusing. She said that nowadays they had to have that as a law or something, but now you can date whoever you want. Make sure they're a Christian though. Guys, I have to go, so I hope you have a wonderful night and God bless, and don't make stupid choice or anything, and you're awesome, and just don't be stupid in general. And I want to pray for you guys before you guys leave. I know this is kind of weird on YouTube, but this is what God wants me to do. God, thank you for everything you've been doing for my life and anybody like that, and my church, my youth group, my youth night. Just, I want to pray for anybody who's struggling with